New at 5, Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt dismissed a majority of the State Board of Education Tuesday for what he says is they're being too political. Outraged by the move, State Superintendent Ryan Walters then proceeded to call the governor, who was once a political ally, a member of the swamp. Citing years of political controversies, negative rankings in multiple categories, and poor test scores, Governor Kevin Stitt dismissed 3 members of the State Board of Education and appointed 3 new ones to refocus the board on what he says are education policies. In a statement, Stitt said, quote, "After months of headlines followed by disappointing NAEP scores, this month, it's clear that our education infrastructure has fallen prey to needless political drama. If we want to be the best state for business, we need to make sure our kids have a path to success. It's time for some fresh eyes and a renewed focus on our top 10 goals." The statement is a clear shift in how the governor and his office handles education. For 2 years, the governor has deferred all concerns and questions about anything happening with OSDE to State Superintendent Ryan Walters and his staff.
The oversight deal is a weird deal because in Oklahoma, we have a separately elected superintendent of education, okay? Other states, Florida, for example, the governor selects his superintendent of education. That's what's so weird about Oklahoma. Oklahoma wants Governor Stitt to fix education, but then my hands are tied behind my back.
Over the last 2 years, the state board has supported without question Walters and various political desires centered around combating what he calls wokeness, in addition to Walters' Bible purchases and many attempts to increase teaching Christianity in public schools, tying it to U.S. history. Fights with state lawmakers, fights with the Attorney General's office over board counsel, and most recently, asking for immigration status for anyone enrolling in Oklahoma public schools. Stitt's office says all of this happened while Oklahoma fell to 49th in education, and schools statewide have collectively shown little to no improvement in reading or math scores. Walters posted on X, quote, "Governor Stitt has joined the swampy political establishment that President Trump is fighting against. The board members that stood with us, working with the Trump administration to make our schools safer and better, have been fired for political purposes. Every Oklahoman should be clear this move undermines Oklahoma kids and parents and an America First agenda. Stitt believes the federal government, and not the people, need to continue to control our country. This is disappointing, but not surprising. We'll keep fighting for school choice, parents, kids, and our teachers." But the board isn't the only shakeup at OSDE. When reporters reached out to Communications Director Dan Isaac for comment, he said he resigned from his post Monday. A post in the same communications department that produced this video vowing OSDE was going to crack down on illegal immigration during the 2024 presidential election. The 3 new board members still need state Senate approval before they can be seated and get to work. The next state school board meeting isn't for another 2 weeks. It's not clear if the confirmation will come in time. If it doesn't, there are not enough board members in place to form a majority to take action on anything.